NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And guys, we were introduced with a letter from Carol to Maggie in the, what was it? The sneak peek for the finale. We're here to discuss the contents of that letter.
Yeah, so before this, and you guys probably won't believe me, but before this sneak peek even came out, I had a theory as to what would bring Maggie back. And it was after Alpha mentioned Carol wrote a letter to Maggie, I was like, that is what's going to bring Maggie back. And then we get confirmation from the sneak peek, and I was kind of like, yay! But super excited because that was one thing we were always talking about. What would bring Maggie back? How would she come back? And Angela Kang says she's coming back in the nick of time. And she also confirmed that the tower is kind of a big deal for Maggie to return. So she could return to the tower and help lead the herd away a little bit, maybe. But the contents of that is actually really cool. So we got the cool pictures of her going to a secured location lockbox. It looks like there's a number of letters. Who knows if they're all from Carol? Because I remember earlier in the season, she said she wrote Carol some letters and she hasn't heard back yet for a while.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I think Michonne said something. Yeah,
too. Yeah. So, guys, we get the letter here, and we can't read all of it, but we will read as much as we can.
So you want me to start?
Sure.
It says, Maggie, you need to come back. Jesus is dead. So is Tara, Enid, my son. They were murdered by a group called the Whisperers. Have you heard of them? I'll let you take.
They wear the skins of the skins and hides and herds.
And they hide in herds.
Live with the dead.
Whisper. That's the only thing I could read there. Whisper among them, I'm assuming.
Yeah. When you come across walkers, you need to watch hands for knives.
Be careful.
Yeah. Do not underestimate them. And the rest is blurry. So, I mean, she got the picture of what it is. And you see kind of Maggie's face like, holy crap, like all these people are dead. What am I going to do? And you kind of see her look up like, all right, it's time for me to go. Which is cool.
I mean, I think that if anything, this letter is kind of telling Maggie how bad things have gotten and how things are falling apart quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus dead right there. I mean, she opens up with Jesus is dead. That there is pretty significant to Maggie because Jesus has always been her right-hand man, her associate in running the hilltop. So
I think the first three, Jesus, Tara, and Enid, those are names that are very important to her. She knows.
Absolutely.
She was very close to them.
Enid was also one of her quote unquote I would say advisors, right? Because Enid was close to her, advising her on certain situations. Jesus advised her. He was probably second in command. We always said that.
Yeah. So, and of course, hearing my son, I mean, she knows of Henry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is going to be interesting, when she comes back in that episode. I think it's going to be towards the end. I think because of Angela Kang said...
You said the tower when we started this video. You meant a certain doom.
No, I meant, sorry, like what Angela Kang said
that tower is going to be significant.
The hospital is significant to Maggie's return. Sorry, yeah. So I think that whatever group she's with, if it's, with Georgie, we know... Maybe she comes in with Georgie's people and they help to lead a lot of the herd away to help our group in the nick of time. And I think that's what she means. I mean, she kind of already said that Maggie will return, quote unquote, in the nick of time in the season finale. And I mean, we'll do more videos on theories of that, but I think this letter, I think it's cool that the letter is one of the main driving forces for her to come back.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, my prediction has always been that she is going to save the day. Like, she is going to show up when they are in dire straits. Maybe they're all surrounded by the Whisperers, and here comes Maggie with a large group to be able to herd these things away and distract them.
Maybe they're going to be in a bunch of those big vans that Georgie has.
With all the records playing loudly.
Half Moon. They found all these Half Moon records.
Wouldn't that be sweet? They pulled up in a Half Moon song playing.
Wouldn't that piss Beta off, dude? Just hearing his music coming in from the distance and then louder.
They would have to know who he is, unless it's a shot in the dark that they're playing his music. Hey, Magna was playing it.
Georgie likes records, so she think about all the areas that Georgie has gone and. Think about all the records that she's picked up. Guaranteed there's going to be Half Moon records.
I'm not doubting that a Half Moon record is not in her collection, but the chances of her playing that...
would be, or slim. It'd be funny, though. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It'd be hilarious. Beta just like,
I mean,
what?
The dude is already losing his shit.
Yeah.
Play one of his songs out loud, and that dude's just gonna go mental.
It's gonna go crazy. So yeah, we are super excited. I'm excited for Lone Cohen to return. I know there's mixed feelings on the character of Maggie. There always is. People have your opinions, and stick to them. It's fine.
It's an iconic character, guys. I don't see why anybody would have a problem with her coming back.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. There's some people out there that don't like the actress. They don't like her acting. They didn't like her in the show. There were some people that kind of said, well, she left the show already. Why make her come back? How are you going to fit it in the story? There's plenty more, guys. Maggie survived the entire comic book series. So there's a lot left.
Played a pretty prominent role at the end of the comic book series. Well, and for those of you that want to know, you can message us and we'll let you know.
And not just that, she played a pivotal role in the Whisperer War as well.
Absolutely.
After the fire at the hilltop, she was going back to the hilltop trying to figure out, but she did a very awesome thing in the Whisperer War where it was her, it was Dwight, it was I think Sadiq, Michonne, Andrea, all on horseback, leading the herd away. Like it was awesome.
And look, we'll just say it. I mean, for those of you that want to read the source material, you can. But she ends up, and this is spoiler, but she ends up being the president. Right?
Of the Commonwealth?
Well, no. Of the Eastern Alliance.
Oh, the Eastern Alliance. Yeah, that's right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
For her to come back, and who knows, maybe we're gearing towards the end of this thing, and we very well keep her alive in the series and see that come to fruition.
Yeah, we'll see how much longer The Walking Dead has. I mean, they've already said they know the source material is coming to an end from what they have, but
I don't think that matters.
From their plans, they want to continue, so it'll all be canon after that. But like we said, they could still use some unused stories that they didn't do yet and throw them in there. Who knows? But we're excited for Maggie. We can't wait for Lone Cohen to return. We love her as an actress. We love her as the character of Maggie, and I guess the only question is will she bring Herschel?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not immediately. Maybe when things die down. She's going there to help fight, then she'll bring Herschel.
I'm willing to bet that because she knows of this threat, that she'll simply say a one-liner when she comes back that Herschel's with Georgie.
Yeah. So let us know what you think of Maggie's return and the cool letter that Carol wrote to get her to come back. Make sure you feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and once again, let us know in the comments your thoughts. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.